Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, so I wanted to just say one last thing about ayah number 6, or a couple of things, several things actually about ayah number 6. Uh, uh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is introducing us to different ways uh, to the different forms of the past tense verb, which we hadn't really covered too much, except in Fatiha we covered an'amta, which is second person singular. But here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala introduces us to also a second person singular, which is anzarta, which is it's exactly like an'amta. It's a form 4 verb, and it, it's it has the second person singular, anzartahum. But except the only difference is that it's being attached to uh, the a suffix pronoun, which is the third person plural, hum. And then also kafaru is third person plural. So like he could have said, like what we are used to say, if it was second person singular, it would be kafarta, like an'amta or andarta. But this is kafaru. It has a waw and an alif, which is a third person plural. So that's why you get kafaru. And then as far as sawa'an, the root is like I was saying in the previously, the sin waw ya. So that's why the it follows the pattern of fa'alun, where you put an alif after the second root letter. So we covered a couple of examples of that in the first 5 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah. For example, salat. But salat follows the pattern of fa'al also, but the only thing is that the third root letter is a waw, a sad, lam, waw. So that's why the waw turns into a ta marbuta, which is, which I think I mentioned it in when we covered the letters. So it turns into a ta at the very end, a round ta. But here, since the last root letter is a ya, sin wow ya, the ya, the ya is a mud letter, another mud letter, like in salat wow is a mud letter. But the ya, when you make it into a pattern fa'al, the ya turns into a hamza, so sawa'un. And the other one was salatun. That was what we covered in the first 5. Okay, so then also as far as anzarta, so if we turn to page 382, you'll see plenty of examples in Surah An-Naml, the chapter of the ant. That's chapter of the ant, page 382. Ayahs 50 to 55, or I'm sorry, 60. Ayah 60 to 65. Each ayah ends with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going over all the things that He has put in the earth and the skies for us to see and to recognize that who is the true Lord of the universe. So at the end of each ayah, these 5 ayahs they end with ilahum ma'allah. See it right here, ilahum ma'allah. So you can that form of asking a question where you put the hamza in the beginning, you can either put it with a verb sentence like we did in Surah Baqarah, or you can put it with a noun sentence. So here, ilahum ma'allah, the base of the sentence is ilahun ma'allah. It's a noun sentence. So Ilah is God, and ma'allah is with Allah. So there, a God is with Allah, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts Hamza in the beginning to ask a question: is there a God with Allah? So ilahum ma'allah. So these five ayahs, if you look at them, you'll see that there's five examples of how to use the Hamza with a noun sentence, whereas we use the Hamza with a verb sentence in Surah Baqarah. Let's stop there.